We've been introduced to the Quileute Nation through Twilight, but the true story of the tribe has yet to be told until now.
The tribal members themselves can utilize this attention and this phenomenon to showcase the true culture.
On this Twilight Spotlight, we travel to La Push, Washington to explore the Quileute Nation, its people, traditions, and history.
The biggest portion of the Quileute tribe was at a place called Forks today.
We'll visit the tribal schools and participate in some local traditions.
I've been to the ceremonies here, and it seems like almost each family has a mask.
And we round it all off by stopping by Jacob Black's grandfather's house for a visit.
As soon as I walked in the door, she says, she goes, "Here comes Jacob's grandpa."
All just ahead on this Twilight Spotlight. Hey there, welcome to Twilight Spotlight. I'm Naiva Reynoso at La Push Beach in the Quileute Reservation. Now, this is the same place that inspired Stephanie Meyer's Jacob Black and the Wolfpack characters. Now, on this show, we're going to explore the day-to-day lifestyle of the Quileute Nation. And for that, we've invited Jackie Jacobs, who's going to tell us a little bit about all there is to know about the Quileute Nation.
Thank you, Naomi, and welcome to beautiful First Beach. I'm very fortunate to be the spokesperson for the Quileute Nation. I myself am also Native American from the Lumbee Nation in North Carolina. But we're here to talk all about Quileute, and I'd like to share with you their culture, their traditions, and introduce you to the beautiful people of this nation.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Now, we're going to come back to the beach, but we're going to start off with the schools. The 80 children who attend the Quileute Tribal School begin every Friday with a drum circle. We were honored to be part of it during our visit to La Push. Which students are chosen to play the drums?
Well, the ones that, of course, show up every day and practice with within their culture class. Some of the students show on Wednesday. We have a culture night, and they come and learn the songs there as well. So when they do that, you can kind of pick them out. These were the elementary drums, so the elementary teacher kind of chooses one of their students to come out, and they rotate. So and then sometimes it's some of the students have performed locally, and so they have a real good grasp on how to drum and keep beat.
We were watching the kids' faces, and they're just full of pride when they see those dances. That's very important for the tribe, right, to continue with those traditions. And tell us a little bit about the whole drum ceremony.
The students have learned to be really respectful when the masks come out, and especially the wolf, because they have a lot of dances. And it seems like I've been to the ceremonies here, and it seems like almost each family has a mask, and they're different.
Along with their standard education, Quileute children receive lessons in tribal language and culture. Are all the students here part of the Quileute tribe?
Yeah, majority. I'd say probably 98, 99% are Quileute. And they come from around the reservation here. Oh, there's, I think, 350 people live in the village, and there's more that live in the outlying areas, Forks. And the students number about 80, which is a pretty big number for this size school. We're addressing, NCLB, no child left behind, and state requirements with a WASL test. And the students are doing well. We just got our results back, so to me, to be the principal, it's really an honor.
So we went up the hill to come to the Quileute Center. This is where teenagers attend high school on the Quileute Reservation. So let's go check it out. Though no longer located in the same building, students from both schools take part in Friday drum circles. Today, junior Vern Ward, who is of Quileute descent, demonstrated a wolf dance for his peers.
I was just admiring your beautiful drum here. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Did you make that, and the significance of, is that a raven?
Yeah, me and my auntie made this when I was little, I think I was like 11 or something.
11 years old?
Yeah, and then my uncle's sister painted this, and then my uncle did that.
I had the lovely pleasure this morning of seeing you down at the tribal school doing a wolf dance. Can you tell me the backstory on that dance this morning?
Well, it was like hunting and looking around.
You were hunting.
Yeah.
When you're wearing a traditional mask that has the history that that mask does. It was carved by one of the region's most renowned artists, Mr. Alzantua, and it came from a Quileute canoe. How does that make you feel as a teenager to be able to wear that?
I think it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was the first time I danced that mask.
And both schools got another special treat. Tinsel Corey, who plays Emily in New Moon, visited to help give back to the Quileute community. Tinsel, so you're here visiting the Quileute Tribal School.
Yes.
Tell us what brings you here.
I sort of had this weird brainstorm that I was like, well, the Quileute are in the book, but how much are they really involved in the film? And the film, as we know, has become a crazy phenomenon. So I kind of wanted to know what they thought about it. And also, in our native teachings, if we have a gift, we're supposed to share it with the community. Whether or not they want to be an actor in the future, that's up to them. But I just wanted them to, you know, show them the possibility of what's out there.
And what are the questions that they ask you?
You know, a lot of them are like, do you know Kristen? Have you met Taylor? Are you really in the film? Because they haven't seen it yet. No one's seen New Moon yet, so they know that I'm in the film, but they haven't actually seen it. And then actually we ask a lot of questions. So what do they feel about this whole Twilight phenomenon? People are coming into their nation and looking for Jacob's house and looking for Sam and thinking that they're real characters. And so that it kind of has them a little bit confused as to what's sort of happening.
Well, tell me what it's like to be a Quileute teenager on the reservation.
Like, I see all these tourists down here, and I don't know, I just talk to them and tell them about the bush histories and stuff.
So a lot of the reason why I came here is for people to acknowledge the fact that the Quileute are real people. It's a real tribe. They have real feelings, real emotions. They're not just sort of fictional characters. There's this great kid, James, in my class, and close to the end, he's like, well, why even do this? Like, nobody's gonna pay attention to me. They're not gonna come here, and they're not gonna offer me these opportunities. And I was like, that's where you're wrong. Hopefully that's something that, I'm hoping that maybe I might have sparked a different sort of idea that can be different for them.
With less than 10 graduates a year, the Quileute Nation is a small but very strong community that is extremely committed to preserving its culture, language, and traditions.